take us through your thoughts about outfield and went from you're up like 5 up in 3 to playing into 6. What happened late? Do you think that changed the entire game?
I'm not too sure. I probably have to review that. You know what I mean, to give you a definite answer. I don't really want to talk about the guys when they put in a bit of an effort today to get it to that spot. What I will say about it is, like I've said in the past, is we're in a growth period right now. Not making that excuse. We lost the game, and in that period of time, we'll evaluate that harshly, but we'll also get some positives about what we've just done. We've come in here, we've had changes of lineups, and the boys have adjusted all the time. So if we can get the right group on the floor, when I say that is get our whole team here, and on the floor, I think looking at that performance, that would actually help closing a game out. Just being able to have a couple of other bodies. But we had to win today, we didn't, and that's on us. And it starts with me. It starts with me making the decisions down the stretch. And the only one I can really blame right now is myself.
So is it a missed opportunity? Do you look at it in that way? Even though you talk about the injuries, which is legitimate and everything else, you control a lot of the game, and then it just gets away. Like when you come here and try to win, to be in the winning position, they're not taking it. It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, of course it is. We lost. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. But yeah, it's definitely a missed opportunity. I agree with you. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And you can't, it is a missed opportunity right now in this minute. And then when we get back home and we start to evaluate it, we'll take this opportunity and make it into a positive and make sure we get better.
Scoring started drying up well before the down the stretch. I think you only scored 22 after in the second half. Was that more Perth adjusting to what had happened in the first half, or do you feel as though things just you went off the boil as far as your offense was concerned?
We came in and we shot the lights out of the ball. So obviously that wasn't going to go on for the rest of the game. What I did like, when we say 77 points, to keep Perth on their home floor to 77 points is quite an effort. But when I say it is, I don't know. I'm not being rude to you guys at all, but I can't really say if they did anything, and if they did, we'll make the adjustments for the next game. But obviously, one thing I can say is that the scoring did dry up, but we hit everything at the beginning. And I thought in that patch, if you were to say to me something I know now, is we didn't look after the defensive end as much as we should have in that patch. But I thought from that point on, we were what we were, and I thought, like I said, 77 points, I'm pretty happy with.
George King, he's started the season, not just tonight, but came out and really got your scoring going, and he's really had a terrific start, hasn't he, this season?
Yeah, he has. And again, I've said it a million times before, he's had that disrupted preseason, and I'm hoping we see more and more out of him as the games go on. But yeah, he came. But as this thing goes on, people will try, start figuring out his game. So making that adjustment is going to be a challenge for him as well.
Is Tyler the one that's probably popping the most from Justin not being there? Is he the one that's probably affected the most? I think he's finished with 5 points or something tonight.
Yeah. I think we all are. We recruited Justin to be our sort of like, how we'd say it in footy terms, heartbeat. So we've lost. It's a big hole for us right now. With the short period of time that he has been with us, his influence was massive with myself as a coach, and I know with the playing group. But I think with everyone being hurt from it, or whatever you want to call it, again, we've seen the best out of Lockie Dent, Sam in a leadership role, because Tyler has to carry a lot of the scoring. Everyone now, there's a challenge. I think it hurts everyone because they got to go out of their comfort zone to step up for us to win basketball games.
So what does it do to the group when you lose a player like Justin? No, he's not coming back for more.
Yeah, he's a massive piece for us, the way he moves the ball and comes off. But it is what it is. Like, we can't dwell on it. Like, next man up. Lockie had a good one last week. He struggled a bit more tonight. But that's going to happen. It's his first couple of games, and I think, we got the pieces, and we can't sit here and be make an excuse, say Justin's not here, we're not winning games. That's why, like, at the end of the day, if we want to be in the contention at the end of the year, we need to win these games. It doesn't matter who we have on the court.
Sam, you go into tonight expecting Deshaun to play, and how does it change the rhythm of the game when they lose someone in a position like that only 3 minutes in?
Yeah, I mean, you never want to see someone go down and get hurt. I asked him at half time, he seems like it's not too horrible, so I hope he's back on the court. I mean, we need guys like that in the NBL because they make it so much better. And yeah, I mean, the game plan didn't change. Whether it was him, Majuk, Manic, they were playing in the 5, but it didn't matter. We had the same mindset. But yeah, he's a talented player, and I hope he gets back in pretty quick.
You obviously still in your foot. There was once falling a lot today. Was the court slippier than what it normally is?
I don't think so. I think it's, to be honest, as guys throw themselves around a bit trying to get calls, like that's just how it's played. Yeah.
Jacob, what does it look like as far as finding a replacement for Justin? How quick can you find someone?
Our two GMs are going across that. They're on the phone with me all the time, trying to find the right piece. We're going to really, as you can see right now, we really need the right piece. It's still early in the season. So, we're hoping it's quick, but right now we don't have anyone right now, but we have a list of guys that we are trying to get through and find if we can get them here.
So what's your focus? I think you've got Adelaide, who's going to be pretty pumped after what they've just done overseas, and then Brisbane, I think you've got New Zealand in the next week as well, who just pumped and having been home for the first time in however long. So what's your focus over the next week, coming next week?
I think we got them at our house, though.
Yeah.
We're again, like, nothing's going to change for us. We've made a decision in that room to get better every day, regardless of the result today. And I mean, everyone's got their heads down, and there can be a lot of the people that don't understand our group, pointing at the mistakes made. But there was parts of this thing that we moved forward today. No one would think that the game would have been that close, and I'm not saying we're happy with that result, but we moved forward as a group today, and we'll keep moving forward. The only time right now is no matter who plays. Lockie plays. I mean, Lockie's a development player. Whoever plays right now, as a group, we just need to keep moving forward, and we'll pick this apart of what wasn't in our brand of basketball.
When you go 9-0 for fouls to start a game, do you have to adjust the way that you're thinking and the way that you're attacking the game?
You think a lot of things. Yeah.
They're setting you up.
Yeah, I know they are. It's my first day on the job. They told me about the Perth media too, by the way. It is what it is. It's basketball. Everyone's going to complain about situations. If it's 9-0, it's 9-0. Whatever.
The results in 25 visits to the free throw line, they get an extra 20 points and you lose by 7. No, it hurts, doesn't it? That hurts.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Regardless of how they came about, that hurts, and it's something that you do need to adjust. Is that right?
Yeah, somehow we got to get to the foul line more. If it's I don't know how you do that. We just need to do it. We need to find a way. We'll meet with the guys. We'll watch some video, and we'll figure out what we need to do to get to the foul line more. Okay.
All right, Mitch, you're up from Zoom.
Hi, Jake. Hey, Sam. Jake, just what you touched on there about what you're getting out of your group in the absence of a couple. I know, obviously, Matty will be doing his phone, will be running off the hook, looking for a replacement for Justin and everything else. But I guess the way someone like Lockie and those second unit guys have come on in these performances, does it give you a little bit more confidence that no one has to be just rushed in because they're there? You can still look for that right piece, like you said. It has to be. Doesn't need to be someone on the plane tomorrow. You can have that bit of time to get, I guess, that right piece that you need there.
Yeah, again, I don't know. It does have to be the right piece, but the games are a ticking. And, with everything, you know, there's always urgency because the season's on. So, but there, how I'd say there's urgency, but there's no desperation right now. That's the best way I can describe what you're asking me. But you know, also when that guy does come in, obviously he's going to have the ball in his hand. He's going to have you know, it's a big personality in the group. You know, we got to make sure that he has some time to gel. You know, we've been in situations where we've brought the point guard in a little later, and sometimes it doesn't gel the whole season. We've got to. I think the one disadvantage of our group is it's really tight. So if they come in and they're like for like our guys. You know, it'll be easy, just like Justin was, really easy. And if it's not, it might take a little bit longer. So, you know, like I said, you know, we're not desperate right now, you know, but it is urgent.
And just second with you, mate, it seems like a lot of people would have written you off tonight over there down in Perth and everything else, but you just came out and really put it to them. Was that the mentality? Does that venue and that trip not really hold that mystique and aura that perhaps it might have for Hawks teams? For you guys, you've had some wins there and it looked like you came out and thought you were every chance of getting it done tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we believe we can win every game we're playing, but it is a confidence booster when you won the last couple here. I mean, it's always a tough place to play. The fans are incredible over here. They get into it and they're right on you. And I think at the end of the game, they're experienced guys probably outplayed us a little bit. You know, Norton made some great defensive plays. Wagstaff it's guys that have been there and we're still learning a little bit. But I mean, if we're in Perth, we're in Wollongong, Brisbane, wherever, we're trying to win every game.
Did it feel like a bit of a new group down the stretch there as far as when you were trying to pull it out, because there's obviously some people missing? It's a little bit different, maybe didn't quite know exactly where you were going to go, like they might hope in their more established sort of roster. Did it feel new or different out there when you were trying to pull it out down the stretch? I
don't think it felt different. I mean, we've been together for a couple of months now. We're used to each other. I think it was just a few mistakes from guys. I made one. And that's just, I mean, that's in the end, I think, what cost us the game. And so we just got to learn from it. And when we're in that situation next time, we rectify it and don't do it again.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All good. Thank you. Thanks, guys.